All right, let's talk about something that drives us all crazy. Trying to send a massive file. You know that feeling, right? When you hit send and just get slapped with an error. Well, today we're going to figure out how to solve that problem for good. I mean, picture this. You've poured hours, maybe even days into a project. It's perfect. It's this beautiful high-res video or massive design file. You're so ready to send it off, and then, bam, you get this message.
Attachment too large has to be the three most frustrating words in the digital world, right? It's just a full stop, a digital door slammed right in your face. But why does this even happen?
And here's the culprit. This number right here, 25 megabytes. Yeah, that's it. It's the typical file attachment limit on big email platforms like Gmail and Outlook. It's like this digital brick wall that your most important work just keeps smashing into. So, yeah, that's what we're calling the 25 MB problem. Because let's be real, in a world of 4K video and super detailed presentations, that tiny limit, it just doesn't cut it anymore for professional work. It leaves you totally stuck.
Okay, so how do we get around this thing? The answer, you'll be happy to hear, lies beyond the old school email attachment. We need to look at platforms that were actually built for this exact job, moving big chunks of data safely and quickly.
Now, you've probably heard of a few of the big names out there. They're the go-to solutions for a lot of people. But the real question is, do they actually work for what a modern professional really needs? Let's dig in and see.
Okay, let's break down the usual suspects. You've got WeTransfer, which is super simple, right? But the files expire and it can have some data compliance issues, especially in India. Then there's Google Drive. We all use it, it's convenient, but privacy can be a real concern for sensitive business files. Dropbox and OneDrive, they're great, but storage is limited on the free plans, and they can get pretty pricey and kind of clunky for teams. So the takeaway here is, yeah, they're popular, but each one has some serious trade-offs for professional use.
And all of those limitations, that's exactly where something like eShare.ai comes in. It's a solution that was designed from the ground up for professionals. It's built for people who need more security, more control, and better compliance than what those general-purpose platforms can offer. So, what's the big deal? Let's look at the highlights. First off, you can share files of pretty much any size. But it's not just about size, it's about control. You get top-notch data protection, you can control who has access, track your files, and even make the links expire. And this is huge. For users in India, it's specifically designed to meet local data compliance standards, which is a massive deal for businesses these days. Now, you'll see this term thrown around, AES 256-bit encryption. I know, it sounds super technical, but all you really need to know is this. It's basically the gold standard for security. It's one of the most secure ways to encrypt anything. Think of it like a digital Fort Knox for your data. Only the people you authorize can ever get in. And get this, it's not even just about sending files anymore. The platform actually pulls in other essential business tools. We're talking digital signatures with eShareSign, document scanning with eShareScan, and even a full collab suite for teamwork. So it goes from being just a simple file sender to a whole workflow solution. So let's bring this all together. Why does a platform like eShareai stand out? And why is it a really smart choice, especially for professionals in India? Well, the difference becomes crystal clear when you put them side by side. Just look at this comparison. With the big global platforms, your data could be stored anywhere in the world, which can be a real headache for local compliance rules. eShare.ai, on the other hand, hosts your data securely right inside India. And while the others are kind of for everybody, for general use, eShare.ai is built for professionals and businesses. That focus on Indian compliance and professional needs, that's the game changer. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually use it? Is it complicated? Let's just run through some of the questions you're probably asking right now. You know, the process is actually incredibly simple. Seriously, it's just 3 steps. Instead of trying to cram a file into an email, you just upload it to a service like eShare.ai. It spits out a secure, shareable link. Then you just copy that link and paste it into your email. Your recipient clicks it, and they can download the file. That's it. No more fighting with attachment limits. Easy. But here's the big one, right? The most important question. Is it actually safe to share files this way? I mean, you're sending confidential client proposals, maybe even secret designs. You have to know it's secure. And the answer is a definite yes. But with a catch. It's only safe if you're using a service that truly prioritizes security. And that's where that enterprise-grade encryption we talked about earlier comes back into play. It's literally designed to keep your sensitive data safe from anyone who shouldn't see it. Here's another one I hear all the time, especially from my creative friends. Can I send my big, beautiful video files without them getting all compressed and losing quality? Absolutely. And this is one of the best parts. Since you're just sharing a link to the original file, there's no compression, no quality loss, nothing. Your client, your boss, your collaborator, they get the file exactly as you made it. For anyone working in media, that's a game changer. You know, this quote really gets to the heart of the whole thing. Sharing large files shouldn't be a struggle or security risk. It's so true. The tools we use should make our work easier and safer, not create frustrating new problems. So I want to leave you with this final thought. You pour so much time and energy into making your work look professional, right? But what about that very last step, the delivery? Is your file sharing as professional as your work? Because using a secure, compliant, purpose-built tool, well, that shows the same level of care. It's time to stop letting